Next up at UFC Vegas 42, we have Cortney Casey versus Liana Jojua.
Woo!
Cortney Casey, 9-9 overall, 2-3 in her last 5, coming off of 2 losses. Liana Jojua, 8-4 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off of a stoppage loss to Miranda Maverick a year ago. Cortney Casey, good striker with solid grappling. She has solid power in her hands, and uses range well. She is on the wrong side of a win streak, but she's competitive in almost all of her fights and is incredibly tough. She can win a technical striking fight and pose threats on the ground if she's on top. Jojua, good striker. She stomps her way forward. And I say stomps because she is very heavy on her feet. She does not have the best movement. She can be dangerous on the ground, though, if you give her the opportunity. Just watch the Belbita fight. Her issue, as you've heard me rant about with other fighters, and I almost just ranted about it with Rafael Alves, is she's good on the ground. That's her path to victory in most of her fights, but she does not have very good takedowns. And I will just never understand that. You need to get it to the ground to win this fight, and you're just not very good at getting it to the ground. You know, listen, Courtney's a good size favorite here, 2-1. I do think that's a little wide. I think it should be a little closer, but I understand how they got to 2-1. Cortney has the higher level of competition. She has the more technical striking, more power. The most concerning statistic here, though, is that Jojua has a negative 2-1 striking differential, meaning she is hit 2 times for every 1 shot she lands on her opponent. With that being said, there's a clear path to victory here for Jojua. She can march forward with power, just throw that big, heavy power, get some takedowns, and win from there. I think this is much closer than these odds. I'm going with the experience here. I am going to pick Casey, but frankly, this is a pick'em. This fight's a pick'em. Go ahead, get creepy. Talk about the picture. Give us your pick.
No, I mean, this is obviously lock of the week, and I just want to send, if you don't mind, send a message to Liana. If you give me just a quick minute here. Liana, listen, if you're watching this, my name's Jacob, and I just want to make sure that you know that you are the official backup for me. Right now, it's Amanda Ribas, but we don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to her in a week or so, so if she doesn't step up the plate, Liana, I followed you on Instagram. When you're seeing this, follow me back, send me a message. You're on deck. Get ready. So she's the lock of the week. Let's get that out of the way. I honestly think that these are mirror images of each other, right? I think both in their striking, they're both a little stiff. I think Liana's got the power, but they're both a little stiff in their striking. You mentioned Casey's grappling. I actually like Liana's grappling. She's a little greener when it comes. She's only a purple belt in the jiu-jitsu, but I think that's where she's really most comfortable. She can be a power striker, but I think she's comfortable there. I think that Liana comes in and uses her offensive wrestling and takes Cortney down. If you look at her last few fights, she was taken down versus JJ, taken down versus Juliana, taken down versus Barella, taken down versus Karate Hottie. What's up, Karate Hottie? Taken down versus Angela Hill. She was taken down by all of these people. Liana, I think you just take her down and control her. Like, obviously, if she's in her full guard, she can do some weird stuff, especially girls are pretty flexible. They can throw out arm bars, triangles, everything like that. But I think Liana comes out and grapples her and wins this fight. So that's my lock of the week. So
you're right about the path to victory. The problem is Liana does not have very good takedowns. She's good on the ground, but she does not have very good takedowns, hence my little baby rant. But that is the path, because Cortney Casey, if she's on top, she's very dangerous. If she's on bottom, she's not very dangerous. She doesn't pose much of a threat. She almost hangs out, lets you ride out, lets you take the round. So that's why I said I think this is much closer to a pick'em, but I'm going to lean experience here. I mean, she is a 500 fighter, but there's some decent names in that list, and she's been in some actual wars. She's tough. She's well-rounded, and definitely the better striker. So obviously you like Liana here, so you like the $7,400.
Georgia tough. It's her and Delidze on this card. Georgia tough. Gigi's from Georgia. They're tough as shit, man.
I don't like either one of them for DraftKings personally. This monkey knife line is interesting. 113 strikes for Cortney Casey. That just seems like so much. What do you think?
Yeah, less. Might even go less, because even Liana is not a volume. She's a count. She wants to counter, right? And she wants to throw some big power shots off the counter. So I don't know. This could get sloppy though to work because neither one of them have really good striking defense. So it could just be like jab, jab. Everyone's getting in the face every single time because nobody really has good head movement. So I definitely like the less, but that 56 is a little tricky. I don't like that.
Yeah, 56 is a hard line. 113, I definitely like the less. So this is the type of thing where you go to Monkey Knife Fights. So you go to wewantpicks.com/MKF.
And just real quick, everyone that is slandering Liana right now, I'm gonna go back, get every single one of your names, and you guys are gone. You're done. Okay? Knock it off.
Anyway, wewantpicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit. They will instantly match that deposit. The Cortney Casey line, go into the slates. Find her in the slates and pick the less. Because this matchup, this line's a little tricky, but 113, I like the less. Find her in a slate, hit the less. wewantpicks.com/MK. Before you go to wewantpicks.com/bets. We have 3 different betting partners. Jump into one of them. They all have deposit matches. Make a deposit. Let me know, and I will send you $50. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, however you want it, as a thank you for supporting us and our partners. wewantpicks.com/bets.